what's new at the Comic Expo. Stanley! Oh. Sorry, gotta catch my breath. So, Brohanda Wise here, / Jeff, and I'm officially 10 times more excited for the Comic Expo now. At any rate, today's my Soul Calibur 5 review. I feel like that's completely overshadowed though by the Stan Lee thing. So, I guess we should get this review, after we started. I'm going to say from the get-go, I did enjoy Soul Calibur 5, but I do have quite a few negative things to say about it. For starters, Soul Calibur 5, this is the first one in the series to present a linear story mode, which means there's one story, not like one for each character. And it's just one big letdown. Like, I knew going into it that wasn't very good because I read a bunch of reviews saying it wasn't very good. But when you actually play it and you understand, it's really not good. My main point of, well, actually I have quite a few points of contention for it. One of the big ones though is that there's a bunch of new characters introduced in this game, and that's fine and dandy, I'm okay with that, but they pay no homage to the old characters really. Like, what happened to all the old characters? They just kind of up and disappeared, and here are their successors, and we don't know anything about them either, so what happened? Where's all the old characters I love from the series? So I've been a Soul Calibur fan for a long time, and I've grown really fond of some of the characters. Some of them is completely absent from this game, and it's kind of upsetting for me. And plus, when you do see these new characters in the game, they get like 2 lines of dialogue maybe. They don't get to say much else. So you don't get to know these new characters at all either. At least in the old ones, you could get to know the old characters, and this one you can't. My other area of complaint with the story is that the main characters are just retarded. They're dumb. I'll give it that they at least learn something by the end of the game, but still, they're pretty freaking stupid. And it's kind of frustrating. I know I shouldn't be complaining too much about a story mode for a fighting game, but Soul Calibur has tried harder than this. And Mortal Kombat proved you can have one linear storyline and still make it really good. So if they make a Soul Calibur 6, I expect them to try a little bit harder in this area, because I was very disappointed. On to the actual gameplay itself. It remains largely unchanged. There's a few little differences now with the Guardian system, which I never fully understood in the first place, so hey, no harm, no foul there. But even though the gameplay is still a lot of fun, my main complaint with the game itself is there's not much to do by yourself when you're playing it. Like, there's a great online feature in this game that, like, it's super easy to get into a match with someone else, and if you're not, like, you're in a waiting room, you can watch the other battle going on while communicating with other people in the same room as you. So that's fantastic, but there's not much to do by yourself. Like, when I was playing Soul Calibur 3, it had like my favorite fighting game mode ever. The redeeming one-player mode is Legendary Souls, because I'm having a hell of a time trying to beat that right now. It's a lot of fun. Other than that, there's just not much for me to do by myself, and that's kind of how I enjoyed playing Soul Calibur. But like I said, the gameplay is still a ton of fun, so if you're actually battling people, you're having a great time. There's just not much else to do. So that's kind of disappointing. Maybe they'll fix that with some DLC or something. I'm hoping. But for now, I'm just going to take what I can get for this game. Again, to reiterate, for like the 3rd time, overall, I really did enjoy this game because the combat is still super, super fun. It's probably my favorite fighting game on the market, but I'm disappointed. I enjoyed it, disappointed though. It's like when your kid played real good in basketball, he had great defense, but he didn't score a basket. It's kind of how I feel right now, if you understand that allegory. Sorry if this one seemed a little bit rushed. It kind of felt rushed to me. But Stan Lee. Damn! Other than that, I guess I really don't have much else to say today. I'll probably, give me another week or two, I'll have a Kingdoms of Amalur review. But yeah, all for me today. Broham the Wise /Stan /Jeff out.